There's only two ways to fix this, and that's not gold, it's not silver, it's not any type of basket of commodities. It's to do just two things. Number one, you have to eliminate the ability of the federal government to borrow money, because they borrow primarily from banks. So as long as the government is borrowing from banks, you have the very definition of the term plutocracy. And you cannot possibly have any legislation, effective legislation, come out from Congress when they're borrowing from banks. So, as William Jennings Bryan said, without monetary reform, there can be no reform, and he said that in 1896. So then the second thing we have to do is to eliminate the ability of banks to, in essence, counterfeit U.S. money, and this is the same problem worldwide. It's called the debt money system, where all money is created as an interest-bearing debt by commercial banks, instead of the way it used to be, which all money was issued by the governments, the sovereign, for the benefit of all the people equally. That's what we have to get back to. So number one, forbid the government from borrowing money, because they borrow primarily from banks. Number two, forbid banks from practicing fractional reserve lending, which is in essence counterfeiting of the national sovereign money.
What do you know about the Judeo-Masonic Mafia?
Shut the fuck up! Do you know what shut the fuck up means?
Let's say China. 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 China.
Billions and billions and
Billions and billions and
billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and
billions and billions and
billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions.
You go over to China. 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 You take China.
China.
China. I love them. China. 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 I have to have my China. China. China because China. 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 China.
China, China,
China. 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 China now. China. China. You know.
and billions and
Billions and billions and billions and billions and
billions and billions and billions and billions and
billions and billions and billions and billions and
billions and billions and
billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and
billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and
China.
I know China very well. China, 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 China.
China, China, China.
Northwest Wisconsin, where I'm from.
It's China to me. China. China, 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 China. You want to buy from China? That's great. Buy from China. Buy toys from China. China in particular. China. China. I have people that I know in China. China. China.
China, China, China. China, 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 China,
China. I've been saying China. China, 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 China.
Let me ask you about China.
China. I go to China. China, 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 China. People from China, they love me. China, 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 China. In China, they say I don't like China. I love China. People think I don't like China. I love China. China. China is the new China, by the way. China. 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 I deal with China. 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 Big league. China. So don't tell me about China. I know China. China.
China, 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 China. Whether it's China, China. So if you went to China and you wanted to get a job in China,
I don't knock China. How could I dislike China? A man from China. China. You have China. Carl, take China. 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 China.
Billions and 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 billions. Billions.
China, 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 China. China's over here. Look at what China's doing. They're learning from China. China, China, okay?
Look at that. Isn't that nice? China, China, China,
China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China, China. And by the way, I love China. I mean, I love China. China, 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 China.
and you know China, 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 South.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my God. It even has a watermark.
Something wrong? Patrick? You're sweating.